So some extra things that so here, uh, I'll go over some of the things he shares with you on the way as you head out too.
Yep.
Has everybody got what you need out from the camp here at Serenlia?
Yep. And everybody did their level up, right?
Yeah.
I think we've got our backpacks and provisions and furs and whatnot.
Pickaxes.
Pickaxes.
We should be level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two. All right. So the next morning there is kind of a beast that looks like a very large footed pack animal, a mule from the waist up, but pretty much the legs have what looks to be almost snowshoes for feet. They're just very big and wide feet, and they call them just the ponies up here, but he's not sure what their actual name is. They're just really handy for the area. But you got to be careful because they also are very good at eating. So like the monsters in the area will actually look to them, and they smell a little bit like a yak.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys have morning, Orvo, I'm getting a bit of an echo thing from somebody who I'm not sure who it is, but is it Sean?
My light has it lit up.
No, I'm not getting any lights that lit up. Oh, it's gone now. That's okay. It's hard because I'm hearing myself. That's okay. So Orvo, he said that he regales you with a little bit of what he knew about those Aeorian ruins. That what the place that they found was in Sassal Vault, Sass Vault, and it's an Aeorian ruin that was partially submerged in the water in a region of the Florin where that ice is quite thin, and the explorers call the region Thin Sheets. That's the area of town, and that's where a lot of guys do adventure and look for treasure there because all of the submerged pieces are pretty well preserved, and it's often untouched, and a lot of their hazardous materials were stored there because of the magics that didn't get touched or didn't let the waters and others get through them. He says about 200 miles northwest of where you are now. There's these little ice methods are drawn into the magic of something in that location, and they found the ruin after following one of the creatures that were drawn to the Aeorian ruin that was coming from up in that area. He says, "Did I tell you guys about us when we went in there that we were chased away by some suits of armor?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We didn't know where it was in the vials anyway, but like I said before, I did sell my share of the treasure to the buyer here, and it turns out that there may have been some gold vials there, but he can't remember offhand. He thought he did, but he wasn't sure. Wasn't 100% sure. So he says it's going to take about 8 to 10 days to get there. So,
okay.
Who is the slowest person right now? Just so I can get.
Probably me.
Like what?
Yeah.
And what?
The slowest.
25.
So we're moving at half of the speed. Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I'm at 25.
Why 25?
Because that's natural speed for a gnome.
Oh.
Griff should be at 20.
I'm a gnome. 25.
But he's a rogue
gnome.
gnome.
But you're suffering from one level of frigid wool. I think
that's right.
Oh, you're at 20 now.
That's right, 20.
That's not so bad. So you're how are you guys going to planning to travel at a slow pace, a medium pace, or a fast pace? Orvo warns you that if we go at the fast pace for too long, we'll get there faster. We can get there in as little as 5 days. However, it could attract undue attention, If you're okay with that, then we can keep going and go that speed.
But just go with a medium.
Say medium speed would be best.
Yeah.
None of the
Medium
paces
to
will tire you out.
reevaluate when we get closer.
So none of the pace, even a fast pace, won't tire you out. A medium pace, you don't have a disadvantage on your perception roll, or if you're trying to spot something, less likely to get ambushed by something. Okay. So the first morning, you guys realize that the furs you brought are going to be, so you're going to stay warm, but just you find that who can cast prestidigitation. Good. So a couple of times during the morning and during the day as you're walking along, you find that, hey, can I get some warm? And you warm each other up till you get tired of casting. Obviously, the prestidigitation is helping keeping people. The furs don't really cut the mustard totally. They stop you from freezing to death, but don't stop it all the way. So the at the midday, the nice open day, you see that you're moving through kind of frozen waste, and that's really the gist of it. You're moving back and forth through a mountain pass, and the day goes pretty much without too much without too many seeing anything at all. Do you guys want to try and camp on the main in the main valley or off to the side? Orville says he doesn't matter. It's up to you guys.
Find a safe spot off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, we don't want to be on the main trail.
No.
I agree.
There is somewhat of a not, it's not beat down, but there is what people, you can see that there's spots where you've seen people go, seen other animals go through here. Okay. So you stop for the night. Do you have a watch order for me? Who's going what time?
Olivia's up front.
No, an order of who's in. You want 1 or 2 watches, 3 watches? Why do you want to do it the night?
I can do first watch.
Okay, so Olivia and
Jada.
Jada on the first watch.
Take
Olivia
second.
and Jetta, and second watches.
I'll take the second watch.
That's Boondoggle. Boone and who?
Just bring.
Just Boone. So that's second watch. Third watch. Hey Zach.
It's,
Us too.
I'll be on third watch.
Jeez, throw me your
So
names.
Vaglon
Oh.
and Balron.
Vaglon and Balrun. Okay.
Thanks so much for following. Hope you enjoy. Okay. On the third watch, Vaglon and Balrun, you guys, you hear what could only be sounded like a loud screeching that comes echoing through the mountain passes.
Is
Like
it a long
bird-like.
distance off?
A bird-like, like something that's been hurt.
Does
I
it
mean,
sound
is it
close or
is
far
it
off?
Mm. You guys can. It sounded like it was coming ahead of where you're going. Maybe it's tough to say. You're not all outdoor adventurers. You estimate it could have bounced off. It's a ways away though, like easily a couple hours walk.
It ain't nothing I need to worry about running into camp in the next few minutes.
No, and it seems like you could probably you hear that, and it's determined that you can figure that it is a bird of some sort, and it happens as the sun is rising.
Incoming.
Yeah,
So, like,
I'll keep an eye out and stuff, but I'm not too worried about it if it's not too close. If it gets closer, then I'll wake everybody up.
No, you heard it once, and that was it. And it was one very loud screech. I could get a could I get a from the two of you maybe a insight check, please?
That's a 4. It's a 1,
13.
but it's 4.
Yeah, 13 to 4. So you know it's a flying animal, but you don't know what kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything on the ground or anything around that could
Right.
take down a flying creature.
They didn't
Okay.
say that it was purged.
It's so hard to
In the
hear.
air. So
Well,
I don't
then-
know if it's now in the sky.
So the rest of your the third shift goes without it, the sun comes up and it doesn't get much warmer.
Doesn't get much warmer.
So do we take the effects of a long rest?
You can have the effects of a long rest.
And then once everybody wakes up, I'll let them know that we heard something in front of us and sounded like a large,
That's
like
gone.
a bird.
I confirm it.
Take your bone to
Just
Can
keep
we
an
ask
eye out.
Orville if there's anything in the area that would match that description?
What did it sound like?
It sounded like giant bird, maybe, because I mean it came from a distance away, and we could
Oh.
hear it clearly.
There
Yeah,
are some
big
rock
bird.
nests and maybe some griffins, small white dragons around here, and
It was more of a bird screeching than a roar.
so not a
The
roar.
rocks and griffins could easily have done it.
Well, did it have a specific feathery sound? How the hell do I know what the hell it's like?
It came.
Asking what the sound sounds like? That you're trying to
When
describe me?
I heard it, bird came to mind.
On cities, what?
Where'd it come from? Which direction?
I think it came from the direction we're headed. But
Well, then let's go.
it's in this mountain pass. It could have been behind.
Maybe we can get some good foods to eat then. After you.
Okay, so it could be rocks or griffins.
For those
No.
of you that know the difference or don't know the difference, you're hoping it's a griffin and not a rock.
Not from
What-
the underdog.
A
Probably
griffin is
don't
the
know.
size of a very large bird, maybe a dog size. A rock is the size of a small elephant. So yeah,
You can ride a griffin.
you can ride both.
And
You
that-
could all
that's
ride a rock.
griffin.
Your volume to me is still real low.
can't hardly hear him at all.
I don't
It's-
know why.
Tell you that, Pauline. Oh, where's your microphone at, Griff?
It's the built into the laptop.
There
So
we
when
go.
you lean back, I barely hear you. I can hear you fine now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to lean forward all the time.
Okay, we'll look at your nasal hair like this, and we'll just make sure it's good. They've been joined as well. Welcome to it.
Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Oh,
Miracle Max, the Great Griff, Laura the Wise, and Sean the Magnificent, and Miss Bernie. You know.
I knew there was Miss Bernie.
Yes, okay, you knew Miss Bernie. Okay. I will be changing your names every time I tell it to somebody else, just so you're aware. All right, so you guys head off that day, and you're heading towards the Sound.
Okay.
hey,
You walk around a mountain pass, and sort of down. Now you're down deep in a valley. There are some trees in this valley, a little more heavily treed than you have seen. Can I get perception checks because you're moving at a regular pace without a.
Does anyone have a low perception? Not as good at seeing? Oh, everybody's already rolled. Never mind.
22.
9.
14.
That's enough. Okay, you guys
Twenty.
actually
16.
a little ways up on a mountainside. You hear rustling and flapping of wings in the trees up the mountain, maybe 200 or 300 feet. It's off the path though.
Do I hear calling?
There again, but
So do I hear dinner calling?
you're hearing flapping, and it is distinctly feathered.
And
But
if we're hearing it from this distance, it might think it hears dinner calling.
Might want to go a little bit slower and stealth through this area.
Wait.
So you're gonna roll some stealth rolls.
If everybody else
Do we
wants
want
to.
to ask? Do we want to ask Orville about it?
You just go check it out. Come on back. Let me know if I gotta bring my axe. I'll chop it up for you.
Going nowhere.
Oh,
Y'all
wrong.
can go up there.
Ignore that.
Crossbow, I'll shoot it.
Hit the wrong one. I don't want to click sleight of hand.
I'm not stealthing through anything.
Jenda got a 6. Belram got an 11. Boondock got an 8. You guys are really taking it. Oh, go Vag with a 10. You guys are really doing well today.
Oh,
And
with a 3.
Olivia rolled perfect. So whatever it is can hear you coming for sure. You absolutely are certain of that because you've hit every stick on the way up, and every branch breaks off, and you're as you're moving your way through the trees. So you know you're not stealthy. You actually know you as a group can tell. Do you continue on as you get about halfway up to the noise?
I ain't going up to the noise. No, hell no.
Oh, you're not going to the noise. You're just trying to walk through.
Trying to
Can we
get
go
past
around
the
it?
noise.
Oh yeah, it's off the path. You don't have to go up there.
Yes, we'll not go up there.
Agreed.
And you guys hear another loud screech coming from that area. You all hear it?
Oh yeah, we definitely need to avoid that.
You happen to know what that screech is? Because that's the same one we heard last night.
Yeah. No, you don't know what it is. So the NPCs don't know. So, or like, not a rock, but I don't know what it is. Could be a griffin. Not sure. But it sounds really hurt. Let's go get it for food.
Well, if it sounds hurt,
Let's go.
We need to be a little bit more stealthy than we were being, people.
Stop stepping on tree roots and kicking the mule.
Oh, and there's a bright ass ball of fire in the sky. Hard to be stealthy.
And it's midday, so
Yeah.
or it's getting to be.
I bring the underdog. This is strange.
Oh, okay. So you're I mean, Orville's heading up there. So he starts walking away. He
going with it.
off the animal starts hanker up the hill. So he's making no effort to be stealthy whatsoever. He draws his axe off his. He's got a battle axe. He draws it off his waist and keeps walking.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow and follow.
I'm gonna ready my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Short bow.
Sure. Oh, so you guys got ranged weapons ready.
No, I had the long sword.
Okay. You also have javelins. That's
No,
part
but
of
I
it.
got my long sword ready.
Okay. All right. So as you come up, you see between a set of trees, you see a griffin, and it's slightly pinned to a tree by a very large arrow, and it's flapping around and trying to figure its way to get off this tree.
I want to look around and see if I can figure out where that arrow came from. If that's
Yeah.
Um,
Landris has been here.
From here, you can't see
Landers would shoot a
where
griffin.
you have to get a higher vantage point to see where this would be, and you're in fairly heavy tree. It sees you, looks right at you, and it's not making any sort of hostile maneuver towards you.
Her.
Do
Can
we
I-
want to help it?
I think we do. Griffins are intelligent.
I mean, I can go up there and try and see if it'll respond to me being there in a good way. Go up there with a little bit of food and
Okay. Anybody who wants to try that? Please make an animal handling roll, please. And who's trying it first off?
I'm gonna try. So I'm not doing shit.
I'm gonna try and
So, Belrum and Jenda, you move towards the
No, just Belrum. I was
just
pointing.
Belrum. So
Sarah
only
and Olivia.
Olivia.
Olivia's going to okay.
Okay.
I sometimes see Olivia. I see your lips move, but no sound comes. All right. I need rolls from both of you, please, on animal handling as you slowly make your way towards this. Good God! Can you guys roll something better than a 10 today? Wow, well done, guys. So it seems pretty hesitant about coming here. It's backing away. What do we got? Okay. All right. It seems pretty hesitant, but it is looking at the two small guys. He's looking at the gnomes and
Hey,
pointing.
now.
can I try and pull the arrow out? How big is this arrow?
Both the sides of a javelin with black flights on.
So this was a big weapon that shot it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it notched like an arrow or flat like a ballista bolt?
It's fletched.
Well, they're both fletched.
No, but
Or
it's
can be.
it looks like just a very large arrow.
Okay.
So your short bow would be here, or if in comparison, if that was your short bow, that's the arrow, almost
Right.
twice.
Right. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna stand back. I'm gonna see if I can pull this out.
Okay. I need a strength check from you too, and then I'll let you roll one more animal handling because as you get close, he seems pretty hesitant about letting you pull out that thing because he knows it's gonna hurt.
There's a 15 for strength.
You get a good hold of this arrow, and
19
pull.
for animal handling.
a loud screech happens, and as soon as it pulls out, you look up at the griffin. And you whoa, hang on, look, I got it, and put it down, and you straighten the feathers on his wounded arm. He moves his arm back, and you realize it's not actually broken. You can see that, and he bows and takes one. He dips his front arm down and bows his head to you.
I'm gonna reach out, and if it'll let me touch it, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on it.
Okay. It will let you touch it. It's bowing, waiting for your next move.
That's 8
And
points of
still
healing.
by also, correct?
Yeah.
I'll
8 points.
reach out and head on it, make sure it's calmed down, and
Oh, it's calm. Looking right at.
I gave it
Looking at
8 points
gnome.
of healing.
It turns over and looks right at Belrum. 8 points of healing? Okay. Perfect.
does it need any more?
No. Nope.
Yep. Nope.
No, it does not.
Okay.
I can't speak with it, so I don't have any like speak with animals or anything.
So
Not with this, sir.
you don't for Laura and for Bernie. This thing is a very big griffin too, almost the size of a rock in terms of how griffins go. He's got the head of a it's basically a muscular body of a lion and the head and forelegs and wings of an eagle. So it's big, and you figure that if needed, probably 3 of you could ride this thing. That's how big this one is.
Wow.
Wow. No.
Or if you, the 2 gnomes would count pretty much as one person for size wise.
While they were messing with the griffin, when it eyeballed us, the 2 smaller ones, I stepped kind of to the side and out of the way. I want to look around, keep an eye out for if anything shows up from where that arrow came from.
Okay. Well, you're not sure where the arrow came from because you need to see it. Like I was telling Belrum, it has to be from the top of a tree. You have to give me a tree.
I should have a general idea because it had it pinned to a tree, so it had to come from that direction
Yeah, but
generally.
But Bill
You- You can't see through.
in the middle there watch, so it may have got hit long before we ever got here.
I know that, but I don't want to take any. I want to just kind of keep a general
Absolutely.
lookout.
It's if the path is going this way, you come up this way, and the it would have been further up that mountainside, maybe a little farther along the way that you're going.
I mean, do you want me to jump on this thing and go up and see if I can see if there's anything out there? Anybody else want to jump on it with me? All right, I guess I'm mounting it and
That means I have to get in range of being swallowed, and that ain't happening.
yeah, then I'll go up to it and I'll ask it, can you fly up and show me where that came from? I know it might not understand me, but
It looks at you, it coos, and then lowers, dips his shoulder down, and
I
motions for you to get.
climb on up.
All right, and with 2 good strides and a sweep of his wings, the griffin takes to the air, knocking down 2 or 3 trees in the area, leaving the remaining 4 of you standing in a what is now a small clearing. The griffin takes up to the air and goes up in a circular pattern 200 or 300 meters in the air, and then flies towards the top of the mountain.
I guess I'm gonna look at the top of look at where it's pointing and see if I can see.
Roll perception check. You guys can all see up, just spiral up, and then head towards the top
22.
of the mountain. You see what looks to be a small keep or a fortress up there, and you see it is manned with at least 2 ballista.
Oh, I'm gonna pat it on
It
the
is
side.
it's coming right out of the top of the mountain. It's like they built it on top of the mountain, but there's no real way to get up there. So that it's probably coming from within the mountain.
Coming from in the mountain.
The way into this fortress.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna pat the side of it and go back down to the others if it'll take me there.
Okay. So as you're going up there, the griffin, I'm gonna need you to roll an athletics or strength check.
Let's go athletics. It's a 14.
That's enough. It quickly just dives and just spins over upside down and just almost falls. As you see that, 2 huge ballista bolts come flying through the air at the griffin, and she dives straight down back to where you guys were before.
Okay.
Getting out of
when we get down, I'm gonna be like, that was so freaking awesome. But there's a keep up there, and they're firing ballistas at it at the Griffin. 2 big ballistas, and it doesn't look like we can get up there by climbing the mountain. There's got to be some type of entrance somewhere on the mountain to get inside.
Did you see who was manning it?
You get higher rolls.
I didn't see anybody that was manning it. It kind of all happened really quickly. All of a sudden there was 2 ballista bolts flying at us, so it dove.
Yeah, but that's not our purpose for being here. We need to find the cure.
Well, I do ask our buddy if he knows who would be, if he knows of anybody that would have a castle or would keep out here. Because I thought it was totally desolate.
There's rumors of a keep and possibly some orcs up here, but I've never really ever seen them.
Orcs?
Orcs. They're a black claw band. They keep to themselves. It's too cold up here for them mostly. They stay indoors. They're probably looking for a meal.
Are they civilized, or is it an uncivilized race of orcs?
The only good orc is a dead orc. So whatever you want. You wanna talk to it, I'll cut its head off. That's all.
Fair enough.
So, anybody else notice that our good friend Orvo's accent keeps changing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
just
that's okay.
checking.
So does Vaglon's.
Keep us on our toes, I think.
He seems a little bit more brutish too. Could I do an insight and see if he's on the level?
Yep.
No, we're
Okay.
on the mountainside. He's not on a level. He's on a slope.
It's a 15.
He appears to be telling you the truth.
He don't like orcs. That's not
Yeah.
fair, Elliot.
I mean, that's fair. He seems a little bit more brash. So I didn't know if maybe there was something
Maybe
else up.
because Balls are cold. Mine's
What is he
warm.
doing?
I didn't hear it.
I said maybe it's because he's cold. I certainly am.
That's wacky mumbling.
Well, it says we're not eating the griffin. Somebody write it down. We'll get down and tell it not to eat the pony.
All right, I'll write it down and tell it not to eat the pony.
I ain't getting nowhere near the front end of that bitch.
It might like you.
I'll stay on it and fly it down and tell it not to eat.
Other than Boone.
Me climbing on that thing, it would consider itself packing a lunch.
That's fair. A small snack anyway.
We are in agreement.
Okay. So
Down there and make sure that the gnomes are taken care of, and if Jenda would like to ride, she's welcome to.
What the hell? Sure, let's do
Hop
it.
up.
all right. So
So you gotta
Jen-
keep an eye on the wee ones.
you
The feathers
you-
might be warm.
Yeah, I want to let it know. Oh, sorry. I want to let it know that these are friends, not food. And don't eat our horses, please.
Gentle with them.
It eyes you with some suspicion, agenda, but doesn't bite you. Might have been that. So just so you're clear here, they're rolling all the dice rolls. Just so we're clear.
Guy, you turn it over so we could see them as we scold them.
You'll be able to scold them when they hit you. Everybody that gets to hit you will get scold them.
Do we get to roll our percentile to see what happens to them?
Sure. Yeah. Well,
No, this is
I'll roll them for real.
Bernie, see Bernie come out of the camper and just
Back them down.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
yes,
wooden spoon in hand.
yeah, right. All right, so the Griffin, the Griffin rides you both down. Although you feel that it's a pretty tough ride to hang on at first, Jenda. You get the hang of it, and she decided the pony is okay with you rolling. He's startled, jumps a bit to the side, but okay, that thing's not going to eat me. And you spend the next about 15 minutes waiting for short legs, shorter legs, and Olivia to come down the hill. It's slower in Olivia.
Yeah. It's good to know that the two of them would be considered one person. So if we ever need to infiltrate somewhere, we can just put a trench coat over them.
Right? Or just put both of them together. They're one person, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
That's how you get.
So there. Cheap movie night. 2 for 1.
There you go.
All right. And so the Griffin walks next to you for the next few hours, and occasionally we'll fly up, fly around, and land again. Sometimes with a small bird in his mouth, sometimes not.
Nice.
And that's how the morning goes. Coming into the afternoon, you guys, he says, "Oh, we're probably about another few days here. If we keep going this pace, we should speed up a little bit, though."
Okay.
Okay
Sure.
with me.
All right. So you guys start moving at a little bit of a faster pace, and we need and as you guys go. Okay. And that one too.
This one too.
Yeah. Only got a row. So, as a group, you guys hear this chittering, and you see steam rising out of the snow up a little further ahead of you, and it's visible that something is moving under the snow.
Is the Griffin still with us?
The Griffin is flying around the point. You see it when she's up and away.
Okay. Does she seem any type of way towards
It's
the?
moving. And uh, Orville says, "I don't like the looks of this. This is not good."
Do you know what
Not
it is?
an era.
Um, I've seen some of the decor. They're remoras sometimes live around here, but I've never seen one this close to camp before.
The hell is a remorse?
I don't know.
Ice
Yeah.
worm. Its back heats up hard enough to melt metal.
You surface people have the strangest animals.
That one's not a surface one, it's in the ground. Just saying.
So and you guys are watching the steam. It's moving, and you see that occasionally it'll be a movement like this, getting close to the surface and down in the steam, and the ice and snow, and keep going. It's moving nearly effortlessly under the snow and ice. And it is coming
toward us.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any way
Back
anywhere
up.
to get up?
Towards
Like, is there any way
We
to
either
get
have
up, like on rock or on some type of more solid ground than ice, or not really solid, but you know what I mean?
Within about maybe 100 feet around you, you can get to some trees. There's not really much in the way of rocks around there. There's some ice sticking up, but that's not going to help you at all.
We're gonna have to kill it. I mean, it's gonna keep following us around if we don't. It can get around faster than we can.
If y'all want to mount an attack, just let me know.
Well,
Because-
it's coming
yeah.
down for us, so don't
I'm
feel
gonna
you have
ready
to
my
mount
weapon.
an attack. We're gonna mount a defense.
Hold on. Say again, sorry?
Hear him. I couldn't hear what he said.
I said we're not gonna mount an attack. We're gonna have to mount a defense. It's coming right at us.
Yeah. But we're gonna need to be ready to attack it.
Yeah, I say we spread out a little bit, and then that way it's not going to hit all of us at one time if it does come up.
Yeah.
And
I'm backing away. Gonna do ranged attacks. Like to be in the back.
I'm going to start
All right.
veering off from the group over to the right.
I'll go left.
So who's going which way?
Elrum's going right.
I'll stay with that one.
Backing down the path.
I'll go with Jenda.
So Jenny's
And
going with.
path.
So Belrum's going right. Me and Olivia are going left.
Me and Raglan are going backwards.
You're leaving a thing, and the dwarf draws his battle axe and takes 2 steps in front of the pony. He says, "You're not getting the pony." Okay, so you guys got ranged weapons, good. All right. So after it sort of circles around and moves in a snake-like pattern, and a few seconds later, this thing bursts out of the ice and right in front of Orvo is going to attack him. I will put the picture of this in the round table. And that bursts out of the snow.
Ugh.
You can see that the body itself is pulsing with internal fire. The wing-like fins flare from the back of the creature's head, and the wide mouth in front of it brims with jagged teeth. Let's roll for initiative, guys. Okay. Give me Orvo. Give me the creature.
20.
Oh, Orvo. Okay, a 1. What'd you roll?
19 for Olivia.
I rolled double. I rolled double. Snake eyes? After one snake eyes.
Jenda 60.
It's starting to pour out here, so I'm going to have to get a little closer to the thing. So, okay, so I'm going to go around. I need Sean.
I rolled a 3.
3. 3.
One into 3.
3. Okay. Maybe I can see it here. It might be easier. Okay, I'll verify. Belrum got 16.
Yep.
Okay. And Bagler's got a 20.
Yep.
And Olivia's got a 19. And what do we have left here? Agenda, what else here? Did I get a roll from Agenda?
I got a 16.
16. You and Delrum decide who wants to go first.
You
What's-
go ahead.
I'm going to say, what's your dex?
It's
It's
plus
decide.
2.
Okay.
My dex is 14.
You go first.
Okay. Just want to see why my rolls.
So, Baglon, you realize that you have you go first. You're number 1. Go.
Oh, I'm attacking with my short bow.
First go. Okay.
7 to hit.
7 to hit. Well, that's not going to hit this thing. Nope.
That's
The short bow bounces clean off it. Right? Any bonus actions? Nope.
no.
Olivia,
Javelin.
throw your javelin.
Rolling ahead.
Hmm.
11.
The javelin sticks in the snow next to it.
Um, that's it.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. Wisdom DC of 12.
What? Yell it out. 19.
Oh,
I'm not killing it.
Damn.
boo.
Delrum.
I'm going to. I want to cast Bane on it.
Bane. Okay.
Charisma 13 save.
Oh, good. Roll it. Get that. -3. You got a 4.
Oh, nice. So it rolls a d4 and subtracts it from any attacker saving throw.
Okay, you gotta roll that.
Anytime that,
really good.
yeah. And then
Okay.
that's it because I don't have any. I think
What
that's
do you gotta roll? This is a good thing.
Yep,
See that?
Bane's in action. So yeah, I'm done.
Boom.
Oh wow, I'm not last.
Oh no. No. You can
I'm
say
11.
that
I
for
was
rolling a 1 for the monster. Go on.
I was trying to do guiding bolt, but I rolled an 11 to hit. So
That's gonna miss. Well, come inside. Don't get wet up there. Oh, you. Okay. Okay. So if you're gonna do guiding bolt 11, will miss. Fortunately. Okay. So can I get a roll from someone else? Okay. So Orvo is taking a swing at the thing.
19.
19 will hit the monster. Orvo smacks it hard. So Orvo sinks his battle axe deep inside the thing. Does 9 points to the thing. Okay. All right. And the Remoras is going to attack Orvo to start with. So I need the first attack on him. Go. Yep. But then that then minus the D4. That's gonna miss anyway. Okay. Second attack. Also gonna miss. All right. So two bites at the poor little dwarf, but miss. Top of the order. Maglin.
Attacking again with the short bow.
Orvo.
17 to hit
That will hit, sir.
for 4 damage plus 6 on the sneak attack.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Olivia.
Pulling out the javelin, throwing it for a 16.
That will hit.
Six points of damage.
Perfect. All right. And that's it. Just a javelin attack?
Yes, I only get one attack.
Going to Jenda.
I'm gonna try Toll the Dead again. Wisdom DC of 12.
Okay, somebody give me a roll.
Minus a d4.
Oh, so use the wisdom ones. Roll the wisdom. Give it a. He rolls up. Minus D4.
1.
Technically, it's going to be a minus. I'll roll the d4. That would be a -4. Go. Roll your damage. No, that's good. Then, because you're helping them. That was the saving throw for the monster, and that's a very bad.
For 11 points of damage.
That didn't feel some damage. All right.
Nice.
Way to miss the save. All right, Bell.
I'm gonna look at it and say, "What a cute little earthworm!" and cast Vicious Mockery. That's a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Right.
Yes.
What's
Minus-
the saving throw? 13. Okay, so. And minus d4. Who's got d4?
4,
6 minus 4. That's what?
2. It's 2.
6 minus 4. It's still a 4. So
That's 1 point of psychic damage.
1 point of psychic damage. All right. And anything else from mockery other than you calling it an ugly-looking snake-like thing?
No.
I believe it was earthworm.
Oh, I'm sorry. The mother of an earthworm. Gotcha. All right, Boone.
I'm gonna shoot at it with my crossbow. See if that works. 17.
Hits.
2 points of damage.
Okay.
Little noobs.
At least it's something.
Okay. I'm going to roll me d8. See where it goes.
Does it
Or-
look hurt?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Great.
Orvo, it doesn't look hurt at all. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Yeah, you just chatting amongst yourselves. So Orvo's attacking with his battle axe. D20.
17.
That hits. 2d6. Please.
Six.
Okay. And the Ramirez dives under Orvo. Orvo gets attack of opportunity.
19.
And it hits. Okay. So 2d6.
8.
And it swallows the pony whole.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Orvo's. Ooh.
Oh, no.
So it emerges behind Orvo and directly between Janda, Olivia, and Belrum. So basically the middle of all of you now. He's just moved quite a bit forward. And the pony's dead.
Like, is the pony? Oh,
So is most of your gear.
We
All
gotta,
of your cold weather gear and your food.
we gotta
um,
kill this thing to get our food
Thank
back.
you. What do you say?
Now we're going back top of the order here.
And I'm attacking with the
What?
trusty old short bow.
This trusty old short bow. I wouldn't call an old short bow trusty, but I'll go with it.
15 to hit.
Does hit.
Doing 4 plus 1 points of sneak attack damage.
It now looks hurt. A little bit.
Mostly around the arrow shaft.
Yeah. Mostly around the battle axe scars that Orvo's been sticking.
Yeah.
All right. So, Olivia.
Olivia is gonna not take out a javelin. She's gonna use the the long sword. Ugh.
So she's going to take a long sword out and walk about 3 steps and hack the hell out of it. Gotcha. Go.
Ooh. 22 to hit.
22. That is a very good hit. Yes.
11 points of damage.
Holy hell. Okay.
It rolled it all underneath my card and I couldn't see them.
Why didn't you be swinging this before? Okay. Okay. Genda.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
For 5 points of damage.
The first one, yeah.
Next one is for 2 points of damage.
All right.
And the last one is for 5 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
He ate
look-
our pony.
What a jerk, huh? Yeah. Okay. Belram.
I'm guessing I can see Jinda from where I'm at. So I'm gonna go ahead and as a bonus action, I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration with Magical Inspiration. You can add 1d6 to an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check before you know the outcome after seeing the roll, or you can save it if you know it's going to hit and use that as you can add that 1d6 to the damage roll or healing.
Bravo.
And
Long that
then
long.
Thank you.
How long-
it's for
long
10
rest, right?
minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take out my crossbow and how it's not within.
Wow.
Is it base to base with me, or am I back a little bit?
About 10, 15 feet in front of you. Not very far.
Okay. I can still use a crossbow without disadvantage, though.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't away without its feet.
But with an 8, I'm still not going to hit it.
No. So you leaned over the battlefield and yelled, "Genda, you rock! You can do this! You got it!" She went, "Yeah!" And then shot a crossbow.
Yeah, I can do it.
So,
Just do it.
just do it. Boom.
I'm gonna close the gap between me and it and try to hit. Dang it! I didn't hit nothing.
Not with a 2. I'm sorry, Boone. It's your old age arthritis.
Yeah, that's what happens when I'm the old guy. Percentage-wise speaking.
All right, Orvo. Evan. Orvo. Orville is pissed off. He leans back and takes a swipe at it with his battle axe, and for the first time in this combat, misses. The Remora, somebody roll the D8 with him, please. William. Not right. Turns his attention. It'd be D6. Roll D6, right? The 3 is already dead.
1.
Turns his attention to Orville and takes a bite of him. So roll it again, the Remora, please. The big guy, big dude. He got Bane, right?
Yeah, he has Bane still. So he still
D4.
subtracts a d4.
Minus the D4. D4, that's a 6. D4, little triangle. Yeah. And it misses him. Just top the order. Bag. Long.
Jackie with the short blow. Oh hell.
He's got the longest. On that one. Oh look, let's roll that D20 again just to see what happens with a short bow. You can stick one in the poor guy's butt.
16.
Nope. The arrow does fly clear. Thankfully. Okay. Olivia. You see it moved a little bit. It turned around and it thought about going after the arrow chucker, but then turned its beak or beaks at him. Oh, so now I need you to roll a d20 to see if that goes through, and you hit Orvo too. The poor guy's going to get hit before the end of this combat, I'm sure.
Somebody's gonna get hit. Oh, now I roll a nat 20.
You do not hit Orvo. Okay.
We need him, so I didn't want to hit him.
Agenda.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
If she does a 1, then we're gonna have to do something about this. Oh, thank goodness.
So, can I use my Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, if you know that
So-
it's not going to hit, then you can go ahead and add 1d6 to that.
Is the 12
You
gonna hit?
Well, you'd have to, yeah. You got to roll it before you know if it hits or not.
All right, I'm gonna roll it.
Can't you roll it after?
It says after rolling, but before knowing the outcome.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I'm adding 4 to that.
So 16.
Yeah, 12. That hits.
That hits.
You
He's gonna
hurl the
eat
force
some.
sphere of energy at a creature.
He's about to eat some
What-
dice.
what's that-
16
what-
points of
what-
damage.
What do you
Nice.
choose? What the fuck?
Oh.
Okay. What did you choose for a type? Acid, cold, fire,
Oh,
poison, or thunder?
oh. Let's see. Probably
Got it.
not cold. Let's go with poison.
Okay. The damage goes through. Good. That's not one of his. You say 16 points of damage?
16, yeah. Eat my dice.
The chromatic orb thumps into the chest of this Remorez, and you can see the green oozing poison spew out the sides as it falls to the ground, dead.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice job, Jenda.
nope. That was all thanks to our bard, Belram. Thank you for that.
Wasn't for the. Jeez. Yeah.
I think
That's
between the
alright.
Bane and then that last Bardic Inspiration. Whew.
Alright, so it's dead. Who took damage? Just
Just the pony.
Dwarf.
I
The
don't think.
pony.
Was the pony.
Can I run up and start trying to cut the pony out of it?
The pony's poisoned if it survived the heat.
I just want our stuff. I don't really care about the pony.
Well, there's a thought.
How about I prestidigitate whatever I can?
Yep. So need food. So Orvo is pissed.
I can't imagine.
The pony.
So he says the you do is cut up what's left of the pony and take it with us.
You go right over there. There's a battery pack.
Inside the whatever was there is just covered in acid. So all the food stars they're quickly eaten alive. It's burned. It is acid and burn marks all over it from the fire. The entire that's of these things are on fire. So the only thing savable pretty much is the meat for the pony.
At least it's already
Right.
cooked.
It'll keep us alive.
It's partly cooked too. Exactly. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, it's partly cooked. Let's quarter it up and get going. Now it's a quarter horse. Should I take out 1d4 psychic damage for that?
No. Somebody here roll a D100.
the rest of us have to take
Roll a
psychic
double
damage.
barrel right now. No, we're good. Yeah, 36. You're good.
Oh, okay, I was about to say 100. Rolling 100 on a D100. Whew.
Bad dad joke. No.
Isn't that the job of a bard to put those
No,
bad
a
dad
bard.
jokes into the world?
A quarter. Yeah, they now hear the joke, so now they're all laughing here.
I think it's like the first
You chose not to laugh. Dude, thank you. Good, good.
It wasn't.
No, see, Evan thought it wasn't a good joke. Zach laughed, and and Haley rolled her eyes. Like,
Can we take a short break?
are we done? Yeah, let's take a short break.
Alrighty.
Let's take. have some meat, enough for about 3 or 4 days.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
some of us took our supplies in our backpacks.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I did.
Carrying mine in my backpack.
I have my backpack.
Okay. Because that would have slowed you down. That's why I'm saying. Because you're in snow, right? Heavy. That's okay.
Takes it
I'll give
home
you
from
something.
me.
Granted, I don't have enough for a 3-week excursion in my backpack, but
The heavy
No.
the food will be on, would have been primarily on the pack mule because that's where you need to have it.
okay.
Right. Either way,
We took that person.
so now you realize the pony's gone, but you have some food. Your Orville's a little bit pissed off because he's gonna have to carry all this stuff down. He doesn't like carrying any of this stuff. You do realize, though, however, that where the Moraz has left a tunnel where he was.
Ooh. Is it warmer in the tunnel?
It melts. So the skin of the Remoras is so hot it melts a path through the ice.
I guess we're gonna follow that path. Everybody else wants to.
I mean, I'd say it's up to our guide.
Did it come from the which way we need to go?
Yes,
Then I suppose we could. As
or
long
we'll
as it's
stop,
the right
as
direction.
long as it keep going the same direction, we should be okay.
Yeah.
Hope we don't get lost and run into a nest of these things, though.
Yeah.
There's my sister.
But take it
So you
home
guys
from-
crawl down in the passage, and it's about the gnomes can walk freely. The rest you have to haunch over. So, it is windy for a while. Sorry,
Where's the griffin?
was flying before. You guys want to wait for the griffin, call the griffin down, see if the griffin's around.
I mean, if we're going into this tunnel, I don't think it's gonna follow.
Yeah.
We'll leave the griffin.
It's not like it's our property. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
wind.
it's fine.
Okay. Okay. So you head into the tunnel, and Orville seems to feel that you guys are moving at a pretty good pace in the right direction. You go for what seems to be about the remainder of the day, and there are some places where it sort of opens up into a smaller area. You can assume that this is where the Remoras just stopped and sat for a little while, and it melted a little small cavern, maybe 10 or 12 feet high, and it sort of sunk into the ice a little bit. But you can use those as rest areas if you want to have a short rest or a long rest.
Okay.
You find them once every 15, 20 minutes. Seems like it was in no hurry to find anything. Mostly lying in wait.
Okay. Yeah, just whenever anybody else is ready to stop for a rest, we'll stop.
So
Do we
being
want
that-
to stop for?
Sorry, Laura?
Go ahead, Bernie.
No, do we want to stop for a rest? Because I've used a couple of spell slots.
Same.
Yeah, too.
We can. Ain't no
Okay.
biggie.
So or we'll push you for a few minutes more, and then we can stop here. It should be good. And same order of staying up, or you're gonna bother with having watches.
Oh,
think-
definitely have watches.
Yeah.
First thing,
Same as before.
Orville just falls asleep. He goes right to ground.
Yeah, I'll say same as before.
Order.
My question to Orville is, we're at a different level than what you guys normally are looking for stuff. Will we have an opportunity to find maybe stuff along the way that because we're down lower? Should we be actively looking for things?
What are you looking for?
For like the cures that we're looking for? Or
Those are in the ruins themselves.
okay.
The cure you're looking for is an Aoran relic.
I mean, we could be looking, since we are under the ice, there could be more Aeorian ruins around us, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but we're gonna see it if we walk over it. It's ice. And there's not exactly an easy way of exploring side options here. So I don't think the question is super valid at this point.
Okay. So the rest of you go on the ground then?
huh?
If there's no more questions, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
It's like
Same rotation as last time.
Yeah,
Whatever
I figured.
Jen and I up.
Yep. Jen, you first.
Everybody falls asleep. All right. So during the first thing, you both hear cracks and creaking above you. It's tough to say how far. This is way out of your element, but there is like something walking on the ice above you, but you don't exactly know how deep you are because it's been going up and down. But you do hear something walking above you. It could be 10 feet. It could be 3 feet. It could be 30 feet. Nothing really big or heavy though. And that's all for the first couple hours. That's all you ever hear through the entirety of the thing. So
Sure, we're not the only ones out here adventuring and looking for things, so
yeah.
there is that.
So and then first watch ends. You wake up, boom. Boom. You sit there and you chill, and absolutely nothing happens through your whole watch. When you go to wake up Baglon, and you're gonna wake up Orville.
No. Just back on the building.
Okay.
As
And the
our
last watch goes. Sorry, go without.
I was about to say, during our watch, I want to grab out a couple of glasses and pour a couple of glasses of Elven whiskey and hand one over to Vaglon.
Absolutely.
That's it, though.
You can do that.
Right here, it'll help you keep a little warmer.
Actually, whiskey's bad for you in a cold situation. It brings all the heat to the surface and doesn't leave any
Perfect.
inside.
Yeah, awesome.
Sounds great. Yeah. You chug her back, and nothing happens. Yeah, you can take a long rest. Please click over and do your long rest.
Nice. Change my season to...
And I'm going to relay to the party that we heard something walking above us during our watch.
Sure.
Crap.
It was down by the middle of the night. There was nothing going on while I was on watch.
This backlog snoring.
These. They just killed that. Fuck cute. It's huge and ugly. And
Cute.
it's huge and ugly and ate their pony.
Teddy bear.
A dragon.
She said that that they were more cute.
It is cute. That it's a nice blue color.
It's blue. Great.
It's a good blue.
She wants to snuggle
Yes,
with Harry.
there are enough people in here, so we're good.
5.
Well, other than me.
4 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 kidlets. All right.
She's about to be in the. That's still another year.
So
And Bernie, who's the biggest kid out there? Mark.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Me too.
well,
Surprised by this knowledge. No.
everyone knows that. Stop making all those noises. Okay. Anyway, so what?
I think he has people walking on his tent.
He wants to roll dice. So as you guys go for what it almost seems like you're moving through the valleys, but you're going side to side across the valleys. Seems to be taking a little longer in terms of distance, but you can cover a lot more ground because you're unobstructed, and it's not as cold down here because there's no wind.
It's like an igloo, huh?
Well, I know I'm more comfortable down here because it's more like where I'm from. So
So it's closer to Boone's natural habitat under the ground.
absolutely.
Yeah. So can I get a survival check from everybody, please? Actually, who's going to be your designated scout, and that's going to be your survival. It's not Orville.
I got a +3 to survival.
1. And that 1.
I accidentally rolled. I prematurely rolled.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the benefit of this one time. If you roll early like that again, I'm going to take the nat 1 or whatever you guys roll. So
I'm +2.
I got 3.
I'm -1 and rolled a 14.
What?
I mean, if Aglon wants to take the lead.
Baglon, you got no, he's a -1.
I'm a -1.
Okay.
Whoever
Robert,
has the highest
not
should
bad.
go.
Okay, I'm a +3. If anybody's above that, then nope. Okay,
Nope.
I'll be your. And I roll a 10.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. You go through about midday, and this tunnel ends at the surface. Actually, not above it. So the wind starts coming down the hole you're there, because the ground is getting rocky, not ice.
Okay.
So this creature went above land for a while. So now, which way do you want to go? Because you can't see where the creature went below.
We take our original heading.
Yeah, we still need to head toward the ruins, especially now that we're lower on supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So we're gonna head that way, the way we were heading originally.
Okay. Can I get a perception check from everybody, please? Instead of me rolling, I'll let you guys all roll instead of me rolling passive.
7.
18.
It'll be common roll, so because that.
Perception. A
Janda
6.
17.
Okay. All right. So you do happen to see that there's a small little ice elemental dead along one of the walls. It's and Orvo says that's one of them ice methods. something killed it here.
If I examine it, can I tell what killed it?
I'll let you roll for that.
What do you want me to roll? Insight or medicine or?
Medicine, please.
What?
Wow.
You can tell it was killed by a
But what?
by a spell.
Okay. Spell. Somebody killed this thing with a spell,
And it's been dead for a couple of days.
and it's a couple days back. The spell from something or somebody got it.
So is there many spellcasters around here?
And answer that question. There's probably a few adventuring spellcasters around here, and there's probably a few animal of y'all's crazy surface animals with spell-like abilities anyway.
There's been a few mages that left in the last weeks, but we don't know where they've been. I couldn't tell you either.
I didn't catch that, Mark. Sorry.
There's been a few spellcasters that have left over the last few days before you guys got there, but I couldn't tell where they are either way. I didn't know which way they were even heading.
Yeah. It's one more thing to keep our eyes open for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have been what was walking over us in the night.
Well, this was early. This was a couple days ago. So
Is this
Oh.
creature, would this be a fey creature by chance?
It's an elemental.
Oh, okay.
It's dead.
Okay.
It's all gone.
Say
Keep
that
her
again,
eyes
Laura?
peeled.
I said it's all gone.
Can I look and see if there's anything salvageable from the body?
It looks like a piece of elemental ice, really, is what it looks like.
Okay, I didn't know if there was any like blood or anything that could be used as a.
No,
Okay.
she's as you're not very familiar with that kind of with method, physiology. It's not your forte.
Okay. Keep on heading then.
All right. So you move till near about the end of the day, and you come about you notice that there's a half submerged dark blue stone building poking up through the ice, and there's a gray stone door carved to look at the face with a half exposed skull.
Oh.
And the wind is sort of picked up a little bit as you get closer to this dark blue stone building.
Orvo, is this where we were heading?
This is where we got to be. This is it. And
Okay.
if you look carefully, there's probably it's probably scribed above the door. It's where we saw it before. Yep, there it is. There's the word Saltival. That's it. And you found the place.
okay, we need to find a place to shelter for the night.
I mean, we could
And
possibly right
we
just
use them.
inside the door.
Basically, use as a base camp while we look.
Yeah. We're still in the tunnel.
No, we're not.
Oh, we're coming out. Oh, that's right. We didn't know.
I mean, if we go just inside the door, that could be a good windbreak and a little bit of
Is the
shelter.
door half submerged, or
Sorry, that
is the door fully accessible, or is it half submerged as well?
see it's frozen shut. So the entrance is frozen shut.
How did you get in last time?
Well, it wasn't frozen shut before. We could try forcing it open.
We don't want to damage it. We want to be able to close it properly too, right?
Yeah, but
Is there any way we can warm it enough to open it?
I mean, prestidigitation can warm up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material, but
Yeah.
I'll cast it if it helps.
What if we just light a torch or something? Do we have? I don't know if I have any. I better check before I say that.
I'll say I don't have any torches.
I do have torches
you don't have
in the
torches.
tinder box and all that. So why don't I light a torch and see if we can maybe warm it up enough to get that open?
How thick is the ice on the outside?
Probably about a foot thick.
Oh,
Oh, well,
I have
shit
a
will
torch
not.
as well.
Pardon?
I have a torch as well, so we can light them both. See if it helps.
I've got 10 of them, so I can pass them out to everybody if we need to.
You could. There you go.
Is there any other way in than this door?
Not that's visible.
Where are the invisible ones? Do you know?
Is that there's probably ones, but they're underwater.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to go underwater.
Too cold to be swimming in this water anyway.
Right.
yeah, I found that
Anybody
out.
else want a torch to help with this? And whoever wants one, I'll just hand them one and light them and
It's
see
not-
what we can do.
I'll light it.
It pushes inward, so let's go for it. Let's just give it a good, like torches, melt a little bit of the hinges. Let's push her inward.
And what?
push.
So you light the torches, and it melts a little bit, cracks the ice a bit, and we're gonna need we'll need a strength rolls from those that are pushing. Up to 3 can push. You guys choose before you roll, please.
I'm the way my strength sucks.
I have a -1 to strength.
Yeah, so do I.
I've got to actually.
Yes, I'm pushing.
I can push, but somebody needs to hold my torch.
I'll torch it.
So
13.
Orville says, "I'll push for you too."
So
I'll hold Olivia's torch.
Yeah, I'll stand there with the torch like a kid and their dad working on the truck.
okay, so
Roll Olivia, and is it me or you, Baglin?
I have a 13 strength.
Me as well. Doesn't matter.
My strength is 15.
Go for it.
14.
14.
Yep.
Okay. That thing doesn't move for nothing.
What did you roll? You just your strength?
Yeah. Look to where it says the plus above it, hit it.
No, it just seems to hold fast. And the wind is whipping up a little higher at this point. It's starting
How
to
about
get
a 16?
okay, so you're
Her first one was a strength save, not a strength check.
Yeah. I threw the wrong dice to begin with.
oh okay. That's a little better. The door does move a bit. So we're gonna have to get and you're gonna have to give another good hard shot.
Okay.
Can I have a torch in one hand and a prestidigitation in the other, like trying to melt the ice?
I'm assuming
21.
oh okay, well yeah. So Orvo and you both roll D20s and you both 1, 2, wham! And you hit that door hard enough, it swings right in, cracking the ice all around it, and the door swings open without breaking it off its hinges.
Goodness.
He did it properly, under control, with the right amount of prestidigitation and torch application of heat.
Nice. Good job,
Do
everyone.
that again if we tried to.
All right.
Great.
Does anybody have any wood on them besides torches, like just like campfire wood?
Do not.
No,
No.
no.
Dang. So I was about to say we can create a small bonfire right here at the door and warm up before we go further.
I have a tinder box.
That just
I
helps
do
my.
too.
Light fire.
Should
Okay.
Does it look like there's any place to gather some wood real quick?
Our torches, if we keep them lit, should warm up the room a little bit.
They will. Quite a bit. So, you're in a room that is 12 feet by 12 feet, and it's got a door, closed door to the east, and a closed door to the west. You came in from the north.
Okay, you want to slide that door shut so it cuts off the wind.
All right. So the heavy stone walls of this room dampen the cold and the howling wind outside. An inscription in what looks like draconic runes is carved into the east wall.
Doors to the east and west.
Can anybody here speak draconic?
I cannot.
No.
Okay.
No.
Doors to the east and west, he said.
Yeah. I know what it looks like from my studies, but I cannot read it.
So assuming you're checking the doors, what are you doing? Just besides now you've made a little fire, it's warmed up in there to, maybe just slightly sub-zero, not minus 30 outside.
Is Orville any help?
In what way?
Does he
Can
know?
he read Draconic?
No.
So there's draconic to the east wall where there's a door, and is there anything on the west wall?
No.
Do we follow the letters or do we go the unmarked path? Which way did you go last time you were in here?
We came through. Sorry, I just. It's not in a great order. I apologize. We came through the door here on the west. Fine. Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so you went west, and you said there was another chamber past the one that you went to that you couldn't get to?
Everyone. There you go.
Bye, good night.
Good night.
Right.
Good night.
Yes, they went. We came out of the west, and we came from a passage just behind there too.
So you guys came through the door that has the draconic one? Is that what
No.
you're saying? Or
No,
you,
We came through there.
Yeah, so they went through the other one. So do you guys want to check the east since they didn't check that one yet?
that makes sense to me.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So as you come to the door is locked.
Anybody have a lock picking kit?
That would be me.
Okay.
But sleight of hand, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, technically, it's a dexterity check, but yeah, same idea. Or you can force it open.
7. I did not make it.
No. A little bit weird. This lock is much more complex. Never seen one like this before.
I guess while he's doing that, I'm going to go over and check the west door and see if it's locked.
The west door is not locked.
Okay.
The door moves a little bit.
Okay, I'll let everybody know that that one's not locked, and I don't have proficiency with thieves tool, or do I? Wait a minute. I do have proficiency with thieves
Right.
tool.
You can give it a try on the west wall. Or
Can
try
I-
the east wall.
Can I borrow your tools real quick?
Or my tools.
I don't have thieves tools, but I know how to use them.
Do you know how expensive these are?
I do.
Why you don't have his own?
I'll let you hold my loot, and if I break your tools, you can hold on to the loot until I can get you some more.
I'll break your loot.
Good trade.
Okay, I'll hold on to the loot.
All right. Do you want me to do a dexterity with my proficiency, or just a sleight of hand?
Yes. Dexterity or proficiency.
All right. It's gonna be a 12, 13, 14.
14. I think that's enough. The lock actually clicks open.
Here's your tools back. Can I have my loot?
That's the old loot. Not double check my tools for the slightest little nick.
So let me just get it straight. We've unlocked the east door.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You guys gonna go through it? What do you want to do?
Yeah. I'll open the door.
All right. So you open the. This room is 12 feet across. It's 12 feet across and 30 feet long. There is a door to the north, and a door to the south. I'll read you the description of this particular area. Smashed stone tables litter the floor of this chamber. Stone chests built into the floor stand next to each other along the east wall. A door to the west is inscribed with the words in draconic runes, and a large iron lever is flipped into the up position on the wall next to the door.
Can I just look around the room and see if there's any of those vials or anything just out?
So make a perception checks if you're looking, not touching.
14.
I'll have a look around as well.
Me also. Perception.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't see too much.
Question. Is
15.
is a language considered a skill?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, and what you're asking.
My channel divinity knowledge of the ages. As an action, I can use my channel divinity to gain proficiency with any skill or tool for 10 minutes. I mean, learning draconic for 10 minutes is a stretch, but that's why I asked.
Yeah, if you had previous knowledge with it or had a dragon or dragonborn in the party, I would say sure.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what you guys do notice, however, is that on the on the sides of the handle, there is a spot of red faded paint on the iron lever.
There's red paint on the lever.
Mhm.
Can I investigate the paint quotes? Make sure it's actually paint, not
It's
blood.
paint.
Oh,
It is
okay.
pink. You guys rolled enough that it is pink. Yes.
Okay. And then you said there's 2 chests on the east wall.
Yeah.
Can I check those for traps?
Yes, you can.
Investigation to check for traps?
Yes.
Gonna be a 15.
Can it be a 15? It is the chest. They could contain a trap, but they're not trapped at this time.
Can I see if they're locked?
And they are not.
Every time I see electronic writing, I'm copying it. I can't understand it, but I am making a copy of it.
That's allowed. Yep.
Good idea.
I did my perception check. It was a 15 looking for gold files also.
Yeah. Well, if you're just looking for gold vials, then that's all you're looking for. I'm going to say no. He's find nothing else.
Right, I'm gonna
But if
open
you-
the chests.
Around the room. So be very specific. If you're saying you're just doing a general look around the room and you're just trying to find what's out of the ordinary, that's one thing. If you're looking for specifically at gold vials, then you probably won't find those. But okay, so go back again.
I'm gonna open up those chests if they're not locked and not trapped.
Okay. All right. You open it up and you see that they are packed with fine sand.
Fine sand.
Like you open it up, they're just packed to the brim with fine, very fine. See when you open it up. So
I want to take my scimitar and stick it down in the sand.
okay.
See if it hits bottom or if it hits anything. If it goes deeper than it looks.
But you slide in there and it goes right to the bottom. Clunk. On the first one.
I'm gonna stir it around a little bit.
Okay. All right. Everyone make Constitution save as when he stirs around, you hear this clink and that same blue type dust fills the room as you hit whatever the hell's in there. It looked like a vial of blue.
Well, I rolled a natural 20, but it doesn't matter. I already have the
You
hit.
know, yeah.
14 for Olivia.
14 for Boondog.
I rolled a 19, but I think I already have it too. So
You do.
I know
Okay.
I already have it.
And
Agenda 15.
okay. So at this point, the only you Jenda coughs once or twice and then is out there. Olivia and Boone, you feel that this you took a bit too much of a in blast of this. You feel that you probably got way too much of this crap in your lungs.
All right, no more stirring. Let's just empty
Sorry.
these things of sand.
Well, it don't matter now. You out of all of you, 4 of the 5 of you got frigid woe now, so it's okay.
Or I pretty solid and will put my foot in your ass so everybody knows why.
Okay. And as you stir like that, another 2 vials come to the top, unbroken.
Blue as
filled
well.
With the blue. Blue as well. They're filled with blue.
I'm gonna check the other chest, and instead of stirring around with a scimitar, I'm gonna actually kind of like scoop some out and see if I can find anything.
There's another vial. There's one more vial in that.
Oh, blue as well. Dang it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So
do we?
Agenda the only one that's not inflicted with this?
Yep.
Do we?
So
Do we
far.
take these other 3 vials just in case, so nobody else gets a hold of them? Or do we just leave them?
Do we risk taking them with us?
So we throw them out a window onto the ice. They'll be lost in the ice pack.
Yeah, water
It's
for them. Just spread it.
Okay.
Because with water
Alright,
ice,
yeah.
can still turn into the powder, we can still spread.
They collect their kids and 1 second. Sorry. They collect their kids and they've buggered off. So yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
That's the last bit.
So leave the blue vials, and I think I've done enough destruction. Somebody else do some. I'm just gonna stand there with my hands in my pockets.
Okay.
Nothing
And
what else we can do with this room except look at that lever.
okay, everybody gonna pull it, twist it,
You
turn
said
it
there's a door to the east. Is it
north and south.
oh, north and south? Okay.
North and south.
So we came in from the east, and then there's one to the north and the south now. Or did we come through the south door?
You came in from the east, door north, door south.
Okay.
I'm gonna find the map. It looks like there's no secret doors here, so I can just give it to you. Looks like, and then you can tell me. I can tell you which was locked, was not locked. You can work your way around it.
Next, I'm going to use which.
What was that?
No, right.
Then you get confused about which way you was going already.
I'm just gonna give you the one that has on it. Okay, that's it.
BJ, we're online and we're doing our deal. Do not get her riled up. Thank you.
Shit.
So you guys, if you want to look at where you are currently in S4.
So we're in S4.
Okay.
We came in
Is that-
through S1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Lever
Well,
on.
let's see.
Okay. Jenda, Olivia, and Boone, you hear clanking coming from the area around S2.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that door is shut, but when that's in S1.
So you're going to go back in S1?
No, I'm going to shut. We're in S4, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's make sure that door is shut.
Okay.
To S1.
Here. And you hear that. And they stop for a minute. And that's what you hear. It stopped in that room.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever that was is in the room we come in through. Buddy, that sounds like the suits of armor that run them out of here last time.
Yep.
No?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, we'll keep our door closed then.
Hopefully they can't open the door.
Do we pull the lever or do we check the other door?
Which side's the lever on?
It's on the door next to S1. Road goes up to the top.
We would try the other doors first, see, just in case.
Orville walks in the top room.
Try the north door, see if
Got the north door?
see if
That's
it's unlocked.
Orville just went through that door. Just walked
Okay.
straight through it. He goes, "There's got more of these chests in here. Eat."
Well, somebody check them out.
I'm not checking them out.
We need to see for
Oh.
safe to open.
Does anybody else have anything higher than a +1 on investigation?
I have a +4.
+3.
Do you want to see if they're
Okay.
trapped and locked before anybody goes and messes with them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a look at them. Yeah, 7.
They don't appear to be trapped.
They appear to be normal.
They don't appear to be trapped.
I don't see anything.
I'll open it up then.
They
Okay,
are- They are all locked.
I will try the first one, picking the lock.
Okay.
11.
Nope.
Beyond
You are
my
not good at
ability-
this, are you?
His forte is sticking things, not picking things with things.
Just that big old bulbous nose he got.
Guess it would be the same, wouldn't it? Okay.
Are you going to try picking any more? Are you done?
Still moving slightly. You get 7
Uh-oh.
try to open.
I can try the other chest, but it's going to take a little while for each check.
I mean, we gotta find these vials, and we found blue in the other
Alright.
chests.
Okay, that one at 18.
That one unlocks. Filled with sand again.
You can check it.
All
I
right.
move on to the next chest. How many are there? 4?
Now there's 6 more.
6 more. And the next one, 13. Nope. The 4th one, nope. The 5th one, 22. I unlocked it.
Yep.
And the last one, nope.
So you found sand in all the ones that are unlocked.
Guess I'll go and investigate them and start looking through them.
Not with your blade this time, please.
No.
Why does it matter? We're all infected.
I am investigating the rest of the room.
I think he's muted or something.
He's just talking to someone.
That's it.
Sorry, I
Okay.
asked a question. So say again, all full of sand.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the sand ones, and 9 was searching the room besides that.
Okay. You find nothing else in the room, and we you find one more bottle of blue liquid.
The blue. What about in the other one?
Nothing. In the ones you can unlock.
Just sand?
Just sand.
Well, keep on going through the south door this time,
Yeah.
unless unless Orvo has lockpicking skills.
Nope.
Yeah.
He does not.
Okay.
Now
What
go
is it?
and
South door, is it unlocked?
South door, I believe, is unlocked. Yes.
Okay. Go through it.
Okay. In the hallway.
oh,
So you head into that S6 area.
yeah.
S6, yeah.
So who's going in? Who's going through what and first, and who's going through it?
Well, I went through it first, so
Okay, you're opening the door and going through. Everybody else beside there. I need to know who's going at what point and where everybody is right now. When you
I'm
open
going dead last.
I'm
I'm not
s-
infected yet.
I'm still coming out of S5 because I was
I'll go.
searching the
I'll
sand.
go. I'll be up there with her. I'll be at the front.
Middle of the path.
okay. So just to get an idea here, so we got basically boom and that. Okay. So you open the door and you can hear something shuffling down the far end of the around the corner.
okay.
Like a dragging of feet.
Okay, I am going to plus my holy symbol.
I'm going to draw out my long sword.
On the stone or on the wall?
Huh? Oh, gotcha.
That was good.
That was a good one.
And keep on looking around.
You
We don't see anything, but we hear it.
hear it. You
And I
hear
know it's a long ways to that other end.
it down the other end of the hall. We see the hallway peters off around the other side. And who
Yeah.
is it? So in this time while you guys stop and you start drawing your weapons and you're getting ready, what's everybody else doing? Are you all coming into the hallway, or are you all waiting back in S4?
When they draw their weapons, I'm behind them, drawing my short sword and dagger.
Okay.
I follow into the room.
Okay. So you're all in
Yeah.
the hallway.
I'm gonna follow in and hit a bardic inspiration on Olivia.
I think that we should follow this around and make sure it's secure and whatever this is, figure out what it is before we try to open any one of these doors along that we can see here. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
As you guys come around, or you guys get, I'm assuming you're inching your way closer to the corner.
Yeah.
The scuffling gets a little more louder as you approach the corner, and when you get to the corner, you see 3 human zombies in tattered Aeorian robes that are sort of we're walking aimlessly around and scuffling their feet. They turn and they come at the party. Blech. Roll for initiative. And since I don't have a from right now, I can actually hear you.
Take the roll on the initiative.
19.
Yeah, initiative, please.
Agenda 18.
Okay, and
Rudolph 4.
Olivia, 4.
who wants to go first?
What's your deck?
My dex is 18.
Olivia's doing.
Okay, and Belrum is a 5. You guys really don't want to be going any sort of speed, do you? Okay, and Val gives him
You
15.
take that phone into the front room. Go sit at Daddy's spot with it on the couch.
And the zombies will move together.
We never did.
All right, back like usual. You're first. You see 3 of the zombies. There's enough room that they will be coming down 3 abreast in the hallway.
Okay, so I can actually step up and attack.
Yes.
All right. I am attacking the rightmost one
Okay. Thank you for that.
with the short sword. 9 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And for a bonus action, I am attacking with the dagger.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Hits.
And 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Agenda.
I'm going to pick the one on the right and cast Toll the Dead. Wisdom DC of 12.
Because they have a minus, it hits. Just.
I hit him for 12 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead. Oh,
Yay!
he drops to the ground. Hang on. 5. So days. No. Okay. You see, he drops to the ground and then starts shambling back up again.
Undead.
Zombie. Undead fortitude. Okay. And who's next? Oh, the zombies. So they're going to attack one of each of you guys. One on Olivia. 15 to hit. No. The one, and who's Boone? You're there with him?
Yep.
Okay. That's a non-natural 19.
That does hit.
Okay. And also 19 for you, Vag.
That hits.
They slam into you. Blah. So, okay, 4 and 3. So 4 to Boone and 3 to Vag. And then Belram.
I'm gonna pull out my scimitar and dagger and run up there and slice the one on the right with the scimitar.
Okay.
With a 20 to hit, non-natural.
Okay.
And that's 2 points of damage.
The one you said, the one on the far right?
Yeah, the one that Jinda hit.
Oh, okay. For how much again, sir?
2 damage.
It falls again, but doesn't actually get up.
And I'm gonna hit it with the dagger also.
No, that one's done. It didn't move after that.
Oh, then I'll hit the one in the middle.
Okay.
That's another dirty 20.
Hit.
Or 4 points of damage.
Okay. Olivia.
I'll do the one to the I guess the left of me.
Okay. What'd you get?
Oh.
Remember, you haven't.
It's a 6.
Oh, that didn't.
6.
6.
6. Yes.
That will miss. Have inspiration as well.
Yeah, you can add 1d6 to it to see if it would hit, but
It gave you bardic inspiration.
Oh, gotcha.
Your call.
I'm rolling right now.
D6.
So 12 altogether.
That hits.
Okay. 12.
Points. Perfect. He's with the other one, very hurt. Okay. Boom.
Like the same one that Olivia went after him.
Perfect.
Hit it. Try to hit it with my mace.
Okay.
An 11.
Hits. They're zombies. They hit. Easy to hit.
4 points of damage.
Okay. And yeah. Okay. Next would be Veg.
Me again.
Yeah.
I guess I'm attacking the same one.
Okay.
Uh, 21 to hit. Do I get the sneak attack with the
Yes,
no, undead? But okay,
you do because it doesn't matter.
4 points of damage plus 3 points of damage,
Okay.
and then hitting with my dagger.
Okay, hang on. It goes
Didn't hit with my dagger.
and it hits the ground and then it stands back.
It's what?
Eh.
Take that bone out.
And I missed with my dagger, so that's
Here, Jenda.
I'm going to. So there's one left.
No, well, there's the one that just hit the ground and it's standing back up.
I'm gonna hit him with Toll the Dead, Wisdom DC of 12.
Hits.
For 7 points of damage.
That's the one that was already hurt. Or the other one.
Yeah, the one that was already hurt.
Okay. And the gong rings. It. One left. It attacks. It attacks Olivia and hits for 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. Or oh wow, a whopping 2 points of damage. It slams its body into you. 2 points.
Okay.
Okay. And then it would be Bell.
All right, Scimitar first. That's an 11 to hit.
Hits.
And 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then dagger to hit is 19 for 1 point of damage.
Okay. Sorry, I had to change phones because battery power.
aha.
All good.
Okay. And I can hear you now because it's not so damn up here. So, who went? Bell? Olivia. Go.
Okay. Definitely hit. 22.
That hits.
And 9 points of damage.
Okay. Is that it for that one?
Yeah.
No bonus yet. Okay, good. Boondog. Boondoggle.
Then I attack one of my mace again.
Yes, sir.
14.
Hits. They have an 8 armor class, guys. They don't move very fast.
2 points of damage.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good, because we don't do that much damage.
Okay. Vag.
Swinging. So there's one left up.
One left up.
I'm attacking with the short sword. And I'm missing with the short sword. And I'm attacking with the dagger. And I hit with the dagger
Just hits. Yes.
for 4 points of damage.
Does it get sneak attack since it's the first one that hit?
Yes.
My offhand. Okay.
Whatever your
Okay.
your whatever attack you want, you can have your sneak attack. One attack per round. One sneak attack damage.
So that's a grand total of 5 points of damage.
5. Okay, I rolled
Yeah.
a 10. That's exactly enough. It misses its save. Because of that 1 point, it misses its save and dies. Okay. Jesus. Zombies. You're supposed to just kill them. Okay, 3 zombies are dead in the hallway. Where do you want to look from here on in?
Good Lord. Well, I don't like leaving rooms behind me open.
Burn him or anything?
Go back to where
So-
the first room is at S7.
Yeah, I'm thinking we need to check that first room. Now
Yeah.
that we've cleared the hall.
It is unlocked.
Okay, well, I'm going to investigate the room.
All right, there's 4 unmade beds are built in the east and west walls. Each has a foot locker tucked beneath it.
Okay, I'm going to check the foot lockers.
And
they
they're all
locked?
empty except for one of the foot lockers has an intact Aeorian robe.
Ooh.
Oh, hello there. Would anybody
Check a Lorian robe that's made for a human-sized person. Okay.
Well, I think you put it that way.
Might be able to find a sailor somewhere, guys.
Yeah, I'd take it and hold on to it.
I am going to take it.
Hold on to it.
Are we in S7 or S9?
7.
7.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the room thoroughly.
Okay.
With an
You find
11
nothing.
investigation, I find nothing.
Looks totally empty to you.
Yeah. Looks good to me, guys.
Investigation 21.
Still looks empty.
All
Okay.
right. Now we got a choice. S9 or S8?
I say we
That's
just go.
basically a-
Go ahead and do S8 first, then we'll go up to the north one and do those.
Okay, agreed. Check the door at S8.
Okay.
All right. The door's unlocked, and
Okay.
when you open the door, you see debris from the broken stone supported built-in shelves that has since been reduced to rubble.
I'm going to do a quick cursory inspection of the rubble. Investigation.
Agreed.
Hey, I know nothing. It looks like rubble.
I'm investigating all. Let's see how well I can do.
While they're looking at the rubble, can I look at the rest of the room and see if there's any hidden anything?
A 15.
Yes. Okay, and you see that there's another intact Aeorian robe inside the rubble.
I got a 16 for the room.
And
Okay.
Belram, you notice that there's a rug underneath all of the rubble. It's a big rug that takes up the entirety of the room.
Can I check the rug? Do we need to clear it off first? Do I need to clear the rug off first?
You'd have to clear it off first, yeah.
I'll grab the robe out of there and pack it away in my deal here.
All right, I'll start clearing the rubble
Yeah,
away
I'll help
from
him
the
clear
rug.
off this debris.
Okay.
Ain't helping clear no rubble off no rug.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, it's going to take you at least a half an hour to do that.
Can I like magic trick the rug out from underneath it? Just
You can give it a shot.
that'd be
Well,
a
I can't imagine that.
it's going to be a strength or dexterity check. Okay, you can just pull it out with power, or try to give it a little whip with a dexterity check.
do dexterity.
Sure.
13.
The rug yanks back. Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. Everybody roll initiative.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, damn. 5.
Down.
Jesus.
Got a 16 for Bellrum.
19.
Okay. Bellrum 16. Boone down the bottom get 5. Olivia is 19. Boondock. Jen does 10. 10 and
You
who am I
already had
missing? I'm missing Vag. Missing Vag though. Vag, what's your initiative?
Griffey. Hello, Griff.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's never good when the road yanks back, is it?
So I put a picture there for you too. So
Magic carpet.
sort of.
Well, yeah. Yeah. That doesn't mean they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
But the villain still can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Now we can hear you.
What
It
did you
just
roll
cut
for
off
this
all sound. What did I roll for what?
initiative?
I didn't. Let's see. A 4.
Wow, up top every time, and then finally the very bottom. Olivia, go first. You see the rug come to life, and looks like it's about to beat the living shit out of poor Bellrum.
It's a trapper. Wonderful.
He will roll.
What?
20.
That hits.
And that will be for 12 points of damage.
Okay. A palpable hit. Okay. Bellrum, this thing's about to, wrap you up like a freaking like a wonton.
Oh, great.
A bell run burrito.
How many people are like base to base with it?
All of you, it's in the entire room.
Okay.
But the
Alright.
piece that you just pulled out wants your ass.
Alright, so it's after me.
Oh yes.
Let me go back to the map real quick.
So what happens when you jerk
Can
on things?
I use my face step to teleport outside of the room, like outside the door?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna use that to teleport as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit it with a crossbow with a nat 20.
You hit it.
And that is a total of 13 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it.
Perfect. All right. Agenda.
I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead. Wisdom DC of 12.
Misses. Oh, sorry, hang on. No, it hits. It has a -4. I didn't see that.
Ha ha ha. For 12 points of damage.
Okay. All right. And the rug. Going to attack. That would be Olivia. It tries to smother you, Olivia. And it's trying to do a full smother at 22 to hit. And you are currently now grappled. And until it ends, you are restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocation. And at the beginning of this turn, you are taking. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong dice. 2, 6, 13 points of damage. And you can escape it with a DC of 13. Would be a strength for release. Boom.
Can I cast without hurting Olivia?
What are you trying to cast on?
Actually, without hurting Olivia, I'm going to cast Inflict Wound. I'm going to touch the rug, or try to.
Yeah, you can do that.
God dang it. 8.
If right now, because of how it is, you would get because it's now smothering someone, you get advantage on attack if that's the case.
Okay, let me roll that one more time. Yeah.
So get lucky.
Come on, baby. Cut. And an 8.
Oh, huh?
You suck.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. So the inflict wounds misses.
Yep.
Vag.
Short sword for 16 to hit,
Hits.
doing 8 plus 6
Okay.
or
So 8 and 6 is how much? So 16?
14.
14.
And
Okay.
then
Olivia takes 7 points of damage.
oh,
And the rug falls away. You did cut through the rug, but it did cut through and cut Olivia.
On his face.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying.
I need death saves.
No, I'm
No.
casting Spare the Dying.
Okay.
No. Okay, so because of that, we'll just keep going. Here's a Vag. That's enough. We're gonna go up to Olivia. Olivia, you're gonna roll a death save. 1.
What do I roll for that? I never had to do that.
D20. You roll a 1, you take 2 of them, but you'll be fine in a second anyway. But yeah.
Okay. You said roll it twice?
Roll a
Or just-
D20. No.
16.
Okay, so that's one of the positive. So if you get above 10, you get a good one. If you get below 10, you get a bad one. And then Bell, you want to do anything, or are we all just going to pause and just go straight to Spare the Dying at this point?
Whatever everybody else wants to do.
Okay. If there's anybody's casting any spells that you can, but we'll Jenda, nothing. Belrum, nothing.
I'll hold my action.
I'm gonna give Boondock Bardic Inspiration, and you can add 1d6 to a spell that restores hit points or deals damage.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so do I have to spare the dying first and then cure wounds?
No, I mean that's what I was going to ask. If you guys wanted to add anything to that, no,
Okay.
I'll let you do the cure wounds. So I'm assuming in the first round of that, there's nothing else here, so you would cast the cure wounds. Okay, and then your D6.
So it's 9 points of damage she gets back. 9 points of healing.
9 points of healing. Perfect. Okay.
Wouldn't that be 11, 10 plus 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had 11, bud. I count 11 hit points.
Okay, then it's 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's stuck on 9, so it's a tough thing for him.
Thanks for the
That
raid,
feels right.
Team Chaos.
No, honestly,
Okay.
I don't know what
All right, so I'm assuming you guys gonna just end it. You're gonna get back into this room now and
Close the
no.
door.
Close the door. Get the hell out of that thing.
All right.
Okay.
How hurt is she?
I'm only down by 9 now. After he's healed me.
Only down by 9.
Hey, I was in the negative and dead, so.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with another Cure Wounds. It's gonna be 11 points of healing. You're back up to full.
I'm back up full. Thank you, guys.
And
All
then
right.
I'm gonna go ahead and is that the tart, is that still good? The tart
Oh,
from
yeah.
Olivia? I'm gonna eat
Yes,
the
yeah.
tart and take my 4 temporary hit points.
Is the pudding still good?
Pudding
Yes.
should still be good for another 8 days, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
it's
tarts will be running out, but yeah.
Well, I guess I better eat the tart then. That was 4.
Yeah, 4.
So that would bring
Yeah.
me back up to max. Or would I put it in temporary?
Temp.
Okay. 4.
I shall also eat a tart.
Everybody stops and eats the tart. So I'm gonna say you guys go back into the room with the foot lockers. I would say that's
Yeah.
where
We already
that's
knew
where-
that one was cured.
okay.
Yeah.
Once you guys are fixed up, and you see that Orva sitting in the room, he said, "Nope, don't do zombies. Don't do zombies. Nope.
zombies are dead.
Zombies are dead. Well,
Good,
they were already
good.
dead.
He says,
Orville,
Yep.
the zombies were fine. It was the magic carpet that kicked our butts.
don't do zombies, man. Don't do them. Don't do them." And at that note, guys, we're right at midnight. I'm gonna say we stop right here.
Okay.
And
works for me.
And for those that, while you guys are eating, I'm going to give you guys the benefits of a short rest right there. If you guys need to do anything for that,
Yeah, they'll need their spells back.
you don't get spells back from that, but you can use a hit die if you need to bring back hit points.
Right.
Cool. Awesome.
Right.
And we will stop there. So you guys are stuck for all intents and purposes. You guys are now in S7. Okay.